There we go.
Hey, girl. I was finna say, hey.
You can say that.
Hey, bitch, what's up?
This is not no cussing zone.
You feel me? Let me turn this motherfucking TV down. Hold on.
Do you hear my music? I got it on a little low. But y'all just trying
Me
to get
too. What you got on? You got on Pandora?
No, I got on my Apple Music.
Oh, send me your playlist.
What up, Salad? I don't know how to do that. I actually need to learn because I want to create a new growth one. A new growth.
You should.
playlist.
You know what you should do? You should do one for when you drop your book too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what.
Okay.
I need to learn though. If you got some, maybe I need to get on YouTube University or something.
I got you.
Yeah. What's up, you?
Hey, y'all.
You looking shiny.
You too, bitch. We happy in life or whatever. You over there glowing. You feel me? Big T.
You too. I'm here for it. I'm here
for you. You already know.
1 week away, bitch. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Well, if y'all don't know already, this is my sister, okay?
Hey y'all.
This is my sister. So this is how we roll. This is Miss LA Wray, okay? As y'all know her, Rapturous, okay? She is from LA and she is doing her shit. Excuse my doorbell. The homies coming through. I just cooked my infamous tacos, you know.
Okay.
Some 1942.
I need to teleport.
Yes. But yes, oh my God. Okay. So let me get in interview mode. Okay. Let's get professional.
I'm staying off this tub water. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I need a shot. I'm gonna get a shot in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
This celebration time. We got 1 week away. We got 1 week away. Okay.
Yes, we do.
All right. So LA Wray, tell the people about you, what you got going.
Okay.
What's good?
Okay. So my name is LA Wray. A lot of you guys know me as Morgan. I'm from Los Angeles, California, from the Crenshaw district. I live in Arizona. Out here, of course, I work a 9 to 5 because I'm gonna pop my bread regardless. But no, when I moved out here, I find a different pathway besides music. You feel me? I'm a behavioral health technician. I work at a treatment center for substance abuse and mental health with Native Americans, and I freaking love it. So that's what I got going on out here. Music wise, yeah, y'all still see me booming. You feel me? But we gonna get into it when you get into the questions because it's sends you through the motions. You feel me? Real life and music stuff. So that's what I got going on. And I'm happy, friends good, dating life good.
Still good, check. Still good, check.
You feel me? Everything good. Mom's good. You feel me? Everybody good.
Yes, I'm here for it. Okay.
Yes.
So, being in Arizona. So, okay, you're from LA. You went and moved to Arizona. Mm-hmm. What has that experience been like? Just the journey. Have you seen any growth? I mean, I know what I've seen from you, but just express the change.
Yeah, growth period within myself. You feel me? Not just it being just a move from LA to Arizona, just within myself, as far as my confidence, as my patience with stuff, being independent out here, just really learning a lot about myself, even my flaws, just outgrowing that and just get into more in depth into my vulnerable side as far as me working with. I started off in group homes. I worked at an elementary school, autistic kids. I worked at a behavioral health school. And so now I'm working with adults. So just the different layers I'm learning about myself, and then just going through all of them, the field of works. As far as employment, I just make sure I left my mark because it's okay, I'm in this field for a reason, so that's just what's going on with me out here. I mean, I feel as far as that too, I feel eventually, of course I'm gonna do music, that's just my thing, but when the money come out of that, I'm gonna open up my own treatment centers. You feel me? I gotta, where my heart at, I've always been talking about that. So just got to get back to the youth. You feel me? So that's the plan. That's what's going to happen. That's the goal. I'm going to execute it. Y'all just witnessing it.
Yes, you are.
So, yes, ma'am.
So we're going to make sure of it.
Yes.
So I have a background in behavioral as a behavioral therapist as well, and I
Yep.
know what it has taught me as far as the field that I am in,
Hmm.
as a braider, as a salon owner, as a publicist, and now author. Like, it definitely makes a difference. So as someone building their brand, and specifically being a rapper that's a female, what
Hmm.
has being in behavioral therapy taught you?
Patience, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of patience, like on both ends. Like,
Yeah.
just going from my clients to myself to my music. Like, it's just in all of that fields is patience. That's why I swear to God, I'm here for a reason. Like, the time almost coming up, but I've been here for a reason. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, God placed me out here for a reason, got me in this line of work for a reason. Because in like myself, like I said, with my clients and then with music, is patience. That
Right.
shit is like the number one advice I would give everybody. Like, you really got to be patient with yourself. That's just number one. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what it is. And like, just going back from when I first moved out here, I was all over the place. It was like an overthinker, like self-doubting, like, you feel me, like just a
I
lot.
think that's an Aquarius shit.
I think because to this day, I ain't gonna, downplay it. I still overthink, like, but is it more? I could pull myself out of it now. Like, it's crazy, like, just just think about the positive. But I do be in my head a lot, like, and
Your
it,
brother fucking with me.
what he say?
Babe,
What
give
he
me
say?
a shot.
Shut up!
Since you in here.
I'm finna pour some more in my cup. Hey y'all all in here.
Hey, booby.
Hey y'all.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry for the
Thank
technical
you.
difficulties.
You said what?
Um. So okay, hot topic.
Okay.
You see everything that the rap girlies are going through right now, from Nicki
Hmm.
Minaj to all the Megan stuff to the JT and all the remixes and Lil Kim and Megan and all of that. Like, I have two. It's actually two parts to that question. So one, just your opinion on like how they're all handling that
Yeah.
and doing all that.
I really haven't really been in tune. Of course, I've been seeing just Cardi and Nicki Minaj tweets because I be on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know about the rest, like Meg, JT, and all that.
Yeah.
I think it's just a popularity contest. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like
Mm-hmm.
kid shit. But I feel like I like how Cardi is handling it in a way. Like, of course she gonna clap back because it's like, why? How come? Like, why not? Like,
Right.
spotlights on me too. Like, she don't want to be no bitch. But
Oh,
sometimes you gotta
right.
be the bigger person. But still,
No,
like,
for
she
sure.
handled it kind of well. And I feel like Nicki is poking at her a little bit. You feel me? But
Definitely poking
that's
the
just
bear.
my opinion on shit. If I was like within that circle right now, I would really mind my business. Like I've been. Like, it's just what they got
Yeah.
going on.
So what is the okay? So now I got three questions. Part
Okay.
to it. So with that part of just like it's a thin line between like minding your business and staying out the way, but then also you know being in the mix of the conversation so that you can be a part of the conversation. Like, what do you feel like
Mm-hmm.
is the fine line between that?
Oh damn, bitch.
Hit you with some shit. I'm low key
Oh
journalist,
God, you
huh?
did. I don't know, Sade.
I know it's hard. I mean, and as a publicist, it's like
You got to
you
think
will
about stuff
like
like that.
like I would want my client to be a part of the conversation, but it's all about narrative and all that stuff
Yeah.
too. So I
So
don't
you're
want them
saying,
to
what would I do in that predicament?
like what do you feel like is the yeah pretty much like because there is a thin line between staying quiet minding your business and on the other hand like being a part of the conversation somehow.
I'll put them both on the song.
Put it
I
on
ain't,
wax. Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, get in the booth. Like, y'all rap, right? Like, let's
Right.
figure it out then.
Right. No,
If I
that's a
got
good
the money to get
answer.
both of them features, yeah, we getting on the song. And
Yeah.
I just take the heat if none of them know. Shit. But that'll be
Yeah.
dope. But like, just take
Keep
that
them
shit to the
receipts.
booth. Like, period. That's what your music is about. Like, your feelings, your emotions. Like, go
Right.
check that shit out. Like, battle that shit out in your music. Like, you feel me? It's gonna go viral. Y'all gonna do numbers. It's all about streaming nowadays. You feel me? So,
Right. No, that's
mm,
facts. That's facts. Okay, so the LA music scene. Like
Mm-hmm.
not only for the guys, but for the women, it's kind of like non-existent. And as
Yeah.
far as the mainstream, I mean, even with Nicki's Queen Mix, you know, I think she coming with a part two, but
Okay.
and so we don't know who she's gonna put on there. But like the cities that she you know, that she put on the song to represent, it was like LA was missing. And it's always that when it comes to a lot of the music, period, but especially
Yeah.
with the female rappers. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I definitely feel like we have a lot of growth room to do as a unit. You feel me? Like just keep on doing what we doing as far as like being consistent. Like speaking for myself, I need to be more consistent, drop more music, this, that, and the third. So, you know, but like as a whole, we just need to like keep on kicking the door in because I just feel like us being females, we always get pushed to the side, like, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like we just gotta beat that shit down. Like we just gotta keep on doing what we doing. I feel like we have like gotten better, like definitely everybody. You feel me? So we just gotta stay at it, be consistent. Consistency is key for sure.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think that's like doing more collaborations with women that are in other states, or do you
Mm-hmm.
kind of keep it like lifting the women that are here up? Because that's
Uh-huh.
also a fine line too. It's like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
I'm not
you
against
sell
it.
out
I'm
if
not.
you go outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not against doing features outside of the state.
yeah,
Is I just feel like it's two sides of that. You see women out of states doing actually good in their states. You feel me? Because they working together.
right.
As far as like the southern South, like seeing booming. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
hold on real quick. I'm not trying to be like, you know, like that, but I gotta make sure like, you know, my side is straight first. You know, not saying
Exactly.
I would like, you know, turn down a feature or something from somebody out of state, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I would mainly be focused like on my girls, like what we doing, like y'all, you know.
Yeah. Well, who are the girls that you want to shout out that are from LA doing their thing right now? You just
Oh
dropped
my
with AJ
God.
to Uno. So from there
Okay.
on, who would you say?
So just keep going. So like AJ the one, she's so cold to me. I just love her voice, her deliverance. Like it's just everything. Like it's just so LA. I fucking love her. Her new album is out right now. Busting out the box. We got a song on there called Nervous. You feel me? Click the link in my bio. The videos
Yes.
in my bios on my page. You feel me? Gassed up. But AJ the one is really cold. I fucks with her. Ash Bash been doing her shit. Niggas is
Yes.
sleep on Stevieana. Niggas is sleep on Cam in China. Desmond, she from Long Beach. Allie, niggas is sleep on Allie K from Carson. She be still going crazy too.
Yeah, I'm like, is she still doing her thing?
I don't know, but I'm gonna check in with her and see. Um, Liddy, Lily Baby. Um, you know when you try to not count nobody out.
No, for sure, for sure.
Cause it's a lot of women
And
doing
that's
their shit right
crazy
now.
because it's like you for sure can name 10 off the rip. And
Off
it's
the rip,
like,
like off the top of the dome, like, but nobody can do that. So it's just like we just gotta just be consistent as like, you know, just women artists. Like, you know,
yeah.
just that's just what it is.
So do you think it's one of those things where you need that male cosign? I mean, because I feel like a lot of the men that are rapping in LA, like they still are in a position where they still gotta like get a cosign themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously the men gonna always get more popularity than the women, right? So do
Yeah.
you feel like the women still need a cosign from the men
Not
or
necessarily, but I won't downplay the guys like they haven't been doing my shit. Like, honestly, the person that pulled me out of like my depressed music stage was Salas. Like, I swear to God.
Dallas? He in
We
the, well, I don't know if he's still here, but what
but
I said.
we had a conversation on the phone that changed my life. This was a year when I did WOMP, when I was on 1111 Network, when I had did all that year.
Ah,
Like,
they just got there.
oh shit. And we literally just had a conversation like the beginning of the year, probably like after our birthday, like in March or something like that. And it
Mm-hmm.
changed my life. Like, damn, like it's just all about me. And that's why I gotta say I just gotta continue being consistent. Cause it's
Yes.
just like all eyes on me. Like
Yes.
what's up, Storm? Love her.
She killing it too.
Love her.
We
Shout out
haven't
to
met
her.
yet. We haven't met yet, but for sure, I've been seeing you, girl.
Exactly. Exactly. Keep
We
doing your
haven't met
shit,
officially
baby.
yet. Yeah,
You
she doing
feel
her
me?
thing.
Exactly. The homegirl,
I'm
the
like,
juice box, she sell PHB pH soaps and all that shit. You
Yes,
feel me? Get us
love
right.
all that.
Soaps, all that. Tap in with my girl for real.
Yes.
Thank you,
And speaking
baby.
of that, Ray's promo. I mean,
Oh
everybody
yeah.
know if Ray posts something, it's going up.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
is talk about that, like when it comes to that, because some people feel like they can only promote themselves and stuff, but you really built this name
Yeah.
for yourself with promoting people, and it's always been a genuine thing. And I think that that's why people know if you post it, you really fuck with it, and it's gonna get the traction that they want, because they know, okay, Ray posting it,
Mm-hmm.
it's some real
Yeah,
shit
it's
probably.
legit.
So how you think you
Uh,
built that up?
that all goes back to when I was talking about just leaving your mark. Like, like you my stepsister, so you already know like the building of Ray's promo. Like I used to always just post people's shit, like letting people know about where it's at, like to AIM days, MySpace days, to like
Oh, lit
bitch, what?
days.
Letting niggas know where it's at and it be a
Yes.
vibe each time. So I just think about it's part of your reputation, like just who you are, what people know you as. And so the fact that people fuck with me from that, they were like, oh, well, she could get it booming. Like, you feel me? And then just, just all about word of mouth too. Like people fucking with me and just telling the next. And that's really how Ray's promo really got to where it's at now. Like I was talking to you, the one that told me about it. You the one that told me to do Ray's promo. And look at it. Look at me now, bitch. Look at us now. But
You know
feel
I'm your
me?
publicist on the low.
But you
But
feel
yeah,
me?
I mean,
Like
because
you said, like what?
I always felt like you were always popular, like, and you always, I mean, we went to so many schools, just us both
Yeah.
collectively, but like you
Right.
always knew a lot of people, and you know, always had these friendships and stuff, to where it was like, you know, that's eventually going to turn into something.
Yeah.
And that's not in a way of like an
Mm-hmm.
opportunist
Yeah.
mentality.
Nah. Nah.
It's
Not at
more
all.
of it's relationships in the field that you and I both now are in.
Mm-hmm.
It's you
Very
have to have
important.
you have to have
Yep. And I
relationships
feel
in
like
life.
with that, it just comes natural for us, though. Like just
Exactly. And
you
it's
know.
genuine, because we really know
Yeah.
a lot of these people from
Exactly.
day
Just
one.
being us.
So it was
Yep.
natural for you to be a star, and for you to be in this space where everybody gets a chance to love on you and celebrate you and all these things, because
I'm a
you've
crybaby.
always
Don't do that.
had talent.
Don't do that.
I'm serious though, for real, for real. So it was
It's
like,
mutual though.
yes, yes.
I'm finna start crying. Oh,
I love you.
I love you, Sade.
You're such a star.
I'm so damn proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. Like, oh my
I
God.
just hate being so far from you. Like,
And so you about to be right here. We about to find you an apartment right here
oh
by
yeah.
us.
So that's whoever in this fucking live, y'all got the news. I'm moving back.
And I got dinner for you because you can't cook.
Damn, I'm over here crying like a bitch. It's onions in here. I'm a thug, y'all.
No, you ain't. You ain't. I love you.
Good
I
thing I'm
love you so
high.
much.
Shit. I ain't
Right.
gonna
Don't
cry.
be crying. They said don't be crying. No,
I'm
she agree
not.
though.
I'm not.
So since you crying is like represent just happiness and growth and all this stuff. So the name of the book is called New Growth.
Come on
And
now.
it's a journey towards wellness and self-worth. So
Yes.
obviously that's the title, but when you hear new growth, like what does that mean to you, or what comes first to mind?
New growth. Depression. I was in depression. All 2020, damn near. That's when I was in LA most of the time. That's when I was working on Raising Friends. But during that time, I was depressed.
Yeah.
And I just feel like with that project being so cold, I just let it all out in the booth because I was in the studio all 2020. So I just feel like coming out of that and just putting God first, like, was just a different type of feeling. It's like just getting me through what I was feeling at rock bottom, like, versus just thinking I could do it myself. But having him by my side, like, was just a different type of path, a different type of road. Like, of course, we was always raised up in the church, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's on us to know when we gonna take that route and if we could.
Yeah, no, it's a relationship, like,
Exactly, and
and
that's
that's
what
the
people don't
difference
understand.
between religion and spirituality.
Exactly. That's why people are like, oh, I used to go to church with my granny. Me too. Like, like, you feel me? What you sipping on? What's that?
Casa
Everybody
Azul.
in here take a shot. Y'all drinking, drink.
Casa Azul.
Welcome back to the city party on God. Oh, I should do a welcome back to the city party.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. At the shop. Look.
That's gonna be around our birthday too, bitch. 30th.
Look, at the shop.
Oh, get some jumpers in over there and all. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, got the parking lot and everything.
That'll go crazy.
Oh my God.
That'll be
okay.
fun.
Oh
okay.
my God, I got so much to ask you.
Come on, let's get it. Okay, you said self-worth, right?
Yes. Well, so the book is New Growth, a journey towards self-worth and wellness and self-worth. Okay, so wellness. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you in this role as a behavioral therapist, you are looking out for everyone else's wellness and well-being. How do you separate the two, you know?
Like as far as getting into, what you mean? How do I separate?
You taking care of everybody else. When do you find time to take care of you?
Oh,
is that an easy thing to do?
You know, it's crazy. When I started working at group homes and stuff, I used to have coworkers like, "Don't take that shit home. Don't take that shit home." Like, you know,
they say every therapist needs a therapist.
I swear, what? First and foremost, I have a therapist. Like, it's my therapist at my job, and we be big chopping it up. And I just always vouch for Black people to get a therapist. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, you feel me? They always say, you got therapists, you crazy? Like, no, like I got real life, like trauma shit I'm trying to deal with. I still got to heal from. Like, you feel me? Like, ain't nothing in the world we living in now. It's just a lot going on. Like, it's okay to get a therapist. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. It just means that you don't play about yourself. So you feel me? So it's just like I said, it means you don't play about yourself. So you gonna get some help. You feel me? You want to heal. You gotta know the steps.
Crazy if you don't. You crazy if you don't.
Exactly. Oh,
that's what it's at with it. Exactly. Crazy if you don't.
You feel me?
So what are some of the things that, like, having a therapist, some gems that you can share that were like really detrimental to your growth? Well, to you releasing everything.
Say that one more time.
What was some of the gems that you like, some takeaways from therapy? I know you're still in the experience, but like some takeaways that you could share.
The one thing that's just so simple that she told me was put yourself first. Cause you know, just I hate that we keep on saying we're Aquarius, but our love language is to give and like just to make sure, you know, our people is solid. Like sometimes even before ourselves. And so I had a certain conversation with her, and she was like, Morgan, you just need to start putting yourself first. Like that's just what it is. Like, you feel me? So putting yourself first, and not to hold grudges. Hold grudges.
Because holding grudges, it only affects you. It don't even really affect the other person. Because
that's exactly what she told me, Sade. I swear to God. She said it's something cold. Like, I don't know, but that's basically what it was. Like, you over here tripping off of somebody, but they over here living their life. Like, they not tripping on what you still.
They sleep. They going to sleep peacefully with their thumb.
And you over here stressing yourself out, like, you know. And then like, just life is just too short. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's not even that deep. Like, if you never gonna forgive a person, that's just what it is. Drop it. You ain't even can't stay in contact with the person. Just go your separate ways. You feel me? If it's something you feel like it could work out and all that, then just work on that. But it ain't nothing to hold on grudges for. It's too real.
So can you move on from a situation without like closure, like having a conversation with them? Like, what about the people who feel like...
It depends. I feel like that's a tough question. I feel like it depends on who you are. That's just what it is. It depends on who you are.
Yeah.
I'm not even feeling down for that.
What would you say your experience is? Like, do you need to have a conversation in order to get closure, or you can like kind of just dip off?
I feel like with the situation in the past, like I call them like my first love. I feel like I never got closure with that, but just the actions behind it and everything I start to open my eyes to was the closure I needed. You feel me? So the conversation wasn't needed. We're still cool to this day. You feel me? I'll be sending him devotionals and all that. We chop it up about his family and all that. It's just all about how you want to deal with it. You feel me?
Right.
And I think it really started off with me finally letting that go, letting that hurt go, thinking that, you know, maybe we'll get back together, this, that, and the third. But I had to really just open my eyes on that as far as what was going on. Like, you know, like
Yeah, because
Just
they
let
say
it go more.
hurt people, and
Yeah, exactly. And
you
then I
don't
was
want to do
blocking
that.
my own blessings. Like, you see, I'm
Right.
glowing and shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you still believe in love?
Oh yeah,
Where are you
absolutely.
at with that?
I believe in love.
That's good. I mean, because you'll be surprised. Some people be like, "Nope,
Like,
I don't want it."
people really be asking me, like, do you believe in marriage? Like, yeah. What? I want the whole. I want
I
to
want the
travel. I
whole
want to get
shebang.
married. Then I want kids. Like, that's just. I'm still a believer of that. Like, for real. Like, that's just what it is. So, hell yeah, I want the whole. Even though I've been hurt in the past, it's okay because I love myself and I know what I deserve and I know what
That
I can
part.
give. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
even as I mean, I feel like once we really seen it with like Cardi, Cardi getting married and having a baby, it kind of was like, oh, okay, that's possible. And then she had a
Mm.
second baby, and it was like people doubted her and all this stuff. So as you're building your rap career, do you feel like relationships and marriage and children, although you want those things, do you feel like you have to kind of put it on the back burner because you're trying to build your
Absolutely.
career?
Absolutely. Ain't no kids until what? I always tell my mom until I'm like 33. I swear to God.
That's
And
soon.
I'm doing perfectly
We
fine.
knocking we knocking on the door.
Hey, I'm doing
We
perfectly
about to
fine.
be 30.
So I got some work to do. That's what it sounds like. I need to be LA right in the world
Yeah,
before
it's all right
33.
because you coming out here.
Come on,
So
bitch. I'm up there. Motherfucker, you look 30. Ah,
oh
damn,
my
that's
god, I
crazy.
almost snorted.
You caught yourself. Look, I'm trying to clap my thighs. Like, go ahead, bitch.
I could not.
Hey, you retarded, fool.
Oh my god. Okay, talk about man, like when it comes to friendships and not I don't really want to talk about like support, but just like when it comes to friendships and growing up and stuff like that. Like, remember when we grew up, it was our moms was like, "You'll be lucky to have two
Yeah,
friends," if
yeah.
you older. Like, what's been in your experience when it comes to letting go of friendships or outgrowing friendships and stuff?
Um, I feel like I start to be more acceptance with it when I moved out here.
Mm.
Honestly, so back in 2017, when I moved to Arizona, that's when like true colors start to come out when you move, or just speaking for me. When I moved out here, I don't know, but
So
I'm okay with it. Like now, I used to like feel a way about it because it's like knowing how I am. You know how I am. I'm just such a soft person. Just
yeah.
I don't know, but things play out how it's supposed to play out regardless. Like God
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't put nobody in my corner that's not supposed to be in it. So He gonna take away from it if it's they not supposed to be in it. So it is
Mm-hmm.
what it is. I can't question it. But it's still always all love. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate
Right.
nobody.
I was about to say it's like one of those things where you just kind of peep game and it's like,
You
okay.
just gotta take it to the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
No, it's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I've had my fair share of experiences when it came to some friendships and just, setting boundaries. Let me ask you that. Like, okay, setting
Everybody don't rock
boundaries.
the same. That's just all it is. Everybody don't rock the same.
Right. Right. But I think, like, when it comes to that, a lot of people don't know what boundaries are. They don't know how to set them themselves.
Yeah.
So they cross yours easily. So
Right.
how have you kind of been practicing setting boundaries when it comes to friendships,
Mm-hmm.
dudes, like whatever, working? Like, I'm sure people hitting you up for a future. It's like you got to have some sort of like standard and set boundaries on how people approach you and just your experience with boundaries.
I haven't ran into that issue yet, as far as like music wise. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Well,
like
that's good.
yeah, we show love. If you need to pay, then you need to pay. That's just what it is, and people respect that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't run into that.
Yeah. And what about just like with building relationships,
With
more
just people in
friendships?
the
Because
music industry.
because you're, well, just period, music industry, personal. Because I mean, now you're in this space when you come talk about the industry, you're in this space where you are building relationships, you're getting to know new people and stuff. how are you like presenting yourself in a way you are still setting a boundary? Like, are you intentional about that? Or are you just going off your energy? Like, if that
I
energy
think
is
that's
good,
what
I'm
it
fucking with
is.
that energy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really be too pressed about it. So like
Yeah.
you said, just going based off how I'm feeling about you with the vibe I'm getting. And
Mm-hmm.
if
Vibe
I feel
check.
like you're not trying to fuck with me, then that's just what it is. I'm not finna be where I'm not welcome, like, you know.
Right.
So I'm feeling your vibe too in the same token, like, you know. But of course I'm
Mm-hmm.
being me. So
Yeah. And I
that was
feel
a good
like
ass question.
that's, they said, I got you. I got you. We're going to Kobe and Shaq this the whole way, all right?
You funny. You stupid.
Who do you look up to with personally and industry wise?
You, you and Gina.
Mm-hmm.
I tell y'all that all the time. Like just because y'all my friends is just witnessing
Friends.
family. Like bitch, you know what I mean. Full family, but you know, like just just being behind the scene and just witnessing y'all growth, like, and just to all of us, like where we are now, like this shit is just so dope to see, and just seeing y'all just keeping at what we used to always talk about, where y'all are at now is just like, damn, like they really doing it. So that's I always tell y'all in the group chat, like y'all so inspiring to me, like y'all are phenomenal, like that's just what it is, and it's so dope. Like anytime I tweet, like surround yourself with boss women, it's mainly y'all I'm talking about.
Let's stop. You better stop it. No, I love you so much.
I love you
Like,
so. I'm gonna get some more cold water. Hold
okay.
on.
Oh,
Cry like a
Jay,
little bitch.
thank you. You is not. That's
Yes,
what
I am.
bosses. That's what bosses do. Okay, this is part
Okay,
of the
it ain't
journey.
no
This
hate
is,
over here.
I mean, I was talking to a friend the other day just about the whole woman empowerment movement.
Uh
Like,
huh.
and even for our men that's in the chat, like, I want y'all to tap into this conversation we about to have. Like, when it comes to this woman empowerment movement, I feel like it started off with great intentions, like, having the brunch. And really that was like a DC, East Coast, New York type of thing. They really kind of started with that vibe and like Atlanta and stuff. And then LA, we caught our groove with it. But I think it had good intentions, but it eventually turned into like a cliquish type of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like with where it was started to head and probably still is now is like pushing our men out the way, and kind of like that whole boss word kind of gets a bad rep because it's like, well, you want to be a boss, but what about the men and holding them down? And
Right.
so I just want to get your opinion when it comes to that, because although you're a female rapper and you want to create that unity with women, like, do you feel like there's still like cliquish behavior when it comes to women empowerment?
I get along with everybody. Are you
You
asking
do.
for my opinion on the outside
Just
looking
opinion,
in?
period. Not really your experience, just your
Yeah,
opinion.
I feel like it's always gonna be like that too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with just what we was talking about earlier, just the whole Cardi, Nicki, and all that situation. I feel like everybody just walking on shells on who to be cool with, or I don't know, or people just don't give a
Yeah.
fuck, and you just get thrown in the fire because you cool with such and such. But I really don't give a fuck. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So when it comes to like, we hear men in their music, and I'm talking about like music now specifically. We hear men in the music talk about their experience with women and bitches and hoes and all that. And I mean, we've heard it all our lives, like, so it's just a part of the rap culture. But then you hear a lot of men having these think pieces on females rapping about get the bag and fuck that nigga, get that money and go and all that stuff, and really like popping shit, and I'm gonna sit on his face and leave, or like,
Right.
or that nigga a munch.
I land on his lips.
I tried to stall you, bro.
I seen it.
Do you feel like there will always be that like double standard?
Of course, it's a double standard with a lot of stuff in this world, but it's just what it is. What was that song that Cardi and Meg did? That's when it was booming.
Oh, wow.
What? What? It's like, nigga, what? Y'all want to talk about tip drill? I seen that shit at 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't play with me.
With the credit card swipe. Okay?
What? Like, don't do that. Like, you feel me? But it's just they can't take what they put out. That's just what it is. So
you thought I was feeling you? That nigga got much. Hey,
he said, "Bitch, you thought I was feeling you? Bitch, I was drunk."
Oh, it's a remix.
I have posted a video on my story. Go see that shit. Hey, Ash. Hey,
Ash Bash. You just mentioned your name, okay?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Real
You
ones.
feel me?
Okay, tell me the inspiration behind. Oh, what song I want to ask? Oh man. Let's start with Right Back.
You said what?
Let's start with Right Back.
Run It Back.
I'm about to find it right now to play.
Yeah, that was like my first video. That's when Wray was a rapper.
Wray is still a rapper.
Like, oh, she rapping now?
Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so what? Can y'all hear it?
I hear it.
You want, baby, where you from? When you all alone, baby, is you really tough? Or you just passionate like you just put it on a bluff?
So how was you feeling when you got in the booth?
I was tired as fuck.
You was.
Oh my God. Fucking Morgan. We was just talking about this shit like over a weekend. Like, I think we had just went to the baby shower and we was drinking like all day. Like all day. And so we had went back to Tea House and they was like, wake up, you gotta go to the studio. I was like, man, fuck that. Like, I'm not going. She said, don't get me
started.
I was like, fuck that. I'm not going. Like, I was tired as fuck. Like, so I just got in there. I think I did 2 takes. I'm like, fuck this. We finna get this shit over with. And then, you feel me? Did my verse and then the back and forth part at the end, me and TT, we did that shit in the studio, like on the spot. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, let's go. Let's do something at this ending part. But I was tired as fuck. But when Official sent me that shit, long live Official. When he sent me that shit, he was like, bro, you gonna gas this one. I'm like, let me hear it. I was like, oh yeah, this the one. So that's when I first did my video. I had Voice Too Hard to record my shit. He be booming. And that shit was just crazy. That's when I was working at elementary school with autistic kids. Yep. I remember dropping that shit when I was in class. Badass.
No, that was such a dope moment, you know, just us being there and just supporting y'all and, you know, just knowing that.
Okay, oh yeah, the video was so dope. Y'all always
it's like this is what we doing.
Exactly. Like, okay, this is what we doing.
Yeah. And it was just that first like jump into, you know, taking rap serious. Mm-hmm. You know. So what was like your
love you too, auntie.
Hey, auntie. What was like the moment you was like, okay, I'm about to take this serious?
I think when I dropped this video, honestly, because before that I had dropped Big Bank Freestyle. And then me and TT did Goodies. I think after Goodies though, I was like, okay, like let me do a song and let me do a real life video. You feel me? Yeah. And then, like really see if they really fucking with me. And then boom, that shit went crazy. I was like, all right, I'm finna lock in.
I love it. So describe on 2 different spectrums your most. We're gonna start with the I don't want to say the worst moment, but the moment of, you know, this journey where you felt like the worst, I guess I'll just say the worst, where you felt like, man, and then tell about the moment that you felt like on
I think top. The worst moment ever was when I first started doing music, or the first moment when I started doing music, people that I was supporting wasn't supporting me. And I think all in all, because they support me now, but I think that all has to do with me, like, seeing if I take myself serious. But in the same token, I just still felt the way. So I did not like that feeling at all. And I feel like out of that, because I was complaining about people not supporting me. I ain't gonna lie. I had tweets going up and all that. subtweets, all that. But I feel like now, you know, you're not supposed to focus on who don't support you. You focus on the ones who do. And I still got the same people that's been rocking with me since running back days in my corner in my videos. I make sure I have y'all all in my videos. I don't give a fuck. When I make it, y'all gonna still be in my videos. But that just shows I'm still rocking with the same niggas to the death of me, okay?
Right. Because people,
but that was like the worst
people.
experience, like that feeling. That shit hurt, y'all. They like people that you'll go, I don't know, like that shit hurt. People that don't support you how you support them. That's just where I'm gonna leave that. You feel me? No, it is what it is.
I remember.
And so that, and you said what's the good I'm getting out of it?
Yeah, well, like the moment where you was like, damn, like I'm doing my shit, like just that specific moment.
I think when I was on Revolt.
Yeah,
that shit was a moment. I'm like, damn. Like, even though that shit was a recording, we still did that shit live. And it was still live audiences. And so just hearing everybody in a crowd, like, just going up for me. And when I gassed that shit up and just seeing my mama right there in the front and my best friend with her, like, it was just a moment. Like, damn, like, this shit is real. Like, the fuck? I'm really a rapper. What the fuck, bitch? Ain't no fun.
And a comedian. Like, people don't, I mean, some people know, but like, a lot of people don't even know the hilarious side of you.
I'm a clown for real.
I've been saying for a long time, since the Dub Smash days, that I want you to tap into your comedic side, because I feel like a lot of my favorite artists, like on a mainstream end, like they aren't afraid to like show that character, like they are fucking goofballs, like or just, you know, just whatever their personality is. Like I remember saying to you, we were talking about Ruchi one day, about his music, and so we was talking about I don't know, he dropped some song and I was like, this nigga is hilarious. Like he just like, you could just tell like he's just free and he just him. And at that time we were just talking about that. So yeah, like I feel like you are definitely getting to that point where you're like, okay, I'm about to show my person. Yeah, for real, having fun with it is definitely, you can tell when artists are having fun with it. And that's what a lot of these older artists, like pre-social media, like they was having so much fun with it, and you could tell in the music.
What we grew up off music videos, bitch. You already know that's what made the song. That's why I feel like music videos is so important, and I think that's why people be tapped in with my music too, because of my visuals. That shit is just so important. Like I was born and raised like off Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes type of videos. So you know that shit is inspiring to me. Like, and when I get that budget, I'm gonna be on some Missy Elliott and the Busta Rhymes shit. Okay?
Oh yeah, it's
Lil Kim, like all that. Like what? They videos was crazy, and they all had a storyline. The storyline is necessary. Like that's what music is all about. So
always think out the box.
Like, yeah, you got to be different for your shit to stand out.
Yeah. Yes. Well, me being a publicist and, you know, you being an artist, what are some questions that you feel like you will want to know when it comes to that, like branding and publicity and stuff, that you think that other artists that are in the chat or will see this later may want to know?
This is just for me. What do you feel like I need to do more of?
Well, I just told you. I think you need to showcase more of your personality, outside of the other videos, of course. Well, even in the videos, but like showcasing that side, your comedic side. Yeah, I mean,
you always tell me
I'm always kind of like thinking, you know, I always will hit you with an idea or something, but like for sure that is, I think that will always separate, because especially nowadays in the social media era, like people that are like getting the most publicity are the ones that are part of conversations, that are showcasing their personality, opinions, or whatever. So that's why like Vlad TV, the way his format is getting a certain talent on and asking them about hot topics and their opinions and stuff. That's why that type of stuff go viral and stuff, because we are in an age where everybody's in everybody's business. And I'm not saying follow that trend per se, but just showcasing your opinion, expressing that side of you is going to be the thing that I feel like, I mean, because that's one of the reasons why people support you most too, because of they love you, they know you,
Right.
and you always tap into that and brand it, package it in a way that's still authentic.
Right.
But yeah, show that fun side. And again, you do. I'm not saying that you don't,
Oh
but
yeah, I know, I
showcase.
know, I know.
Yeah, showcase that more.
You
Utilize
always
these
you always tell me
platforms.
this too though, so it's
Utilize
nothing wrong
TikTok,
with it.
Reels,
Yeah.
all that, and then don't overthink it. Like it, everything I say, package it, but it don't mean package it like,
You know I'm always overthink shit, bitch.
yeah, it like it don't have to be so perfect. And I mean, I'm speaking to myself too. Like, you know, we
Mm-hmm.
want stuff to be right because we want to be able to present ourselves in a certain way. But a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the times, these people who are like always in the conversation, always viral, always this and that, are the ones that's just taking that leap and just doing their thing. And it don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be super like perfect. Perfection
Right.
doesn't exist, so just always be organic and willing to showcase that side of you.
Okay, I'm gonna be goofy or whatever.
It is it's natural, it comes natural to you. And but timing is everything too. Like if
Yeah.
that's not where you are right now, like just with life, like right now you in grind mode, you like, okay, I'm in planning mode to where this is where I'm gonna be next year, you getting your ducks in a row, that's fine too. So all this stuff, and this is why I say, like, to artists that will see this later, and now, like, when it comes to publicity, like PR wise, hiring a publicist, you don't need that right away. Like, you want it in a space where you are like ready to
Mm-hmm.
be a part, like be out and be in that
Yeah.
conversation and
Exactly.
doing all these things, because that's when it really works. That's when the
Mm-hmm.
results are hidden. But
Yep.
if you in a space of grind mode and you in a studio, or you setting up your life to where you can like you are like moving back to LA, you like, okay, let me get everything set up. Then when you get here and you comfortable, all right, now I'm in that space of like focusing on the publicity side, the
Exactly.
building this narrative, like,
Yeah, because I'm not
but
moving
don't.
back for the rent, bitch. It's go time. Like
Right.
that's just what it is. Like it's nothing else to say. You know,
Yeah.
that's just what it is. Like if that's the case, I stay my ass in Arizona, but it's really
Right.
go time. So it's
Yeah.
just like I said at the beginning, it's just all on me.
Yeah. And you're
It's
not chasing no fairy tale. Like, you're
oh yeah,
talented.
nah.
Yeah, like, you talented, you put in the work, you know what you want to do, you build the connections, you have everything set up. So when
Mm-hmm.
you get here, it's like now taking that and executing in a whole nother way. And
Exactly.
that's what a lot of people need to understand when they building a brand.
Yeah.
Gotta understand what season you in order
Yeah.
for the shit to work how you need it to
Exactly.
work.
You gotta know when it's go time. You gotta know when it's still take it at ease and really peep the scene. Like,
Yeah, because you want to be consistent all the way through.
absolutely. Like you said, get your ducks in a row too. Like even then,
Yeah.
some shit gonna fall off and happen. You still gotta. It's okay for setbacks. You still gonna get it done, and that just shows you how hungry you are for what you really want too. When you get yourself back up. And I'm not
Period.
gonna say it's gonna be one knockdowns. You're gonna have a few.
You're
It's just
gonna
all
have a
about
lot.
how much you're gonna have a few. It's all about how much you want it. Like even when you get successful, you still gonna be knocked back.
Yeah.
This life
Yeah.
shit don't stop. I think that's what people don't understand, and I think that's just being in the music industry. Period. It's just that shit will fuck with your mental. That's why you just gotta make sure your mental health is just good.
Top tier, yeah.
Like
But it's
it's
all about
crazy.
wellness, like
Hmm.
practicing wellness, because again, nobody's perfect, no situation's perfect. Life's still gonna happen. So
Hmm.
as long as you are doing something towards your wellness, like every day, or at least try to do it every day,
Hmm.
then you'll get to a place where when that dart get thrown at you, like,
Exactly. You'll
you'll
be
know
ready
how to
for it.
catch that motherfucker like
Yeah.
one day.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. I had a situation like 2 months ago. My tire had blew out. Terrence
Mhm.
literally just had told me you need a new tire. That same day I was supposed to fly out to Vegas. That whole week I was like, all right, I'm gonna spend this much because Lord knows I do not need to be going out here. Boom. On the way to work, tire pop. So I'm sitting there. I'm not even mad, Sade. I'm not even mad. God told me right there, like, sit your black ass down. You ain't going to no Vegas. The fuck? You need to handle these tires. And, you know, I was just so blessed in that moment, like, knowing that I got the funds. I had to get 3 tires.
No.
Knowing that I'm, like, in a, like, situation, like, a good situation to pay for my tires and see be good. Like, you feel me? And that's just what had happened. Like, it was the reason why I didn't go to Vegas. It's the reason why I needed to get that. It was a lesson within itself. And it's crazy because that following week, I had got, like, some extra funds in my account. Like, it's just all about how you just, it be a test,
How
man.
you handle
God
it.
gonna test y'all, man. It's just all about how you handle it. He gonna bless y'all. For real, for real. It might not be in a day or a week. It could be in a year or a month. You like, oh, that's what that was about. You feel me?
Yep.
So, oh,
It be them little things. Like
little
you just
things,
said.
man.
It's like you just said, like, at least I was able to pay for it. Like, that's stuff that we
Exactly.
kind of just go over our head, like, that we don't even think about. Like, there's literally
Yeah.
some people that they cannot pay for that. Like, they will be
Yeah.
sitting there in that car with their
Frustrated, like
toes.
stressing themselves out. Nobody got time for that. Because either way it go, I would have had to handle these fucking tires. Because how I'm gonna get to work? How I'm finna get around?
Right.
Like,
Right.
regardless.
But
So why am I
sometimes we
tripping?
procrastinate.
You feel me? Like, I'm gonna just use Uber. Nigga, you can
Yeah.
use that money to get your fucking tires.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so that moment, bitch, I was just like, damn, look at me. Like, oh, Morgan, no, would have been tripping. Like, well, I can't go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Pissed.
I was good. I ain't gonna lie. I was good.
Yeah. No, and that's how you know growth is happening. Like, when you can get put in a situation where it's testing you and you see what it was for, and you like, okay, like, God, I hear you. I listen. I'm not going
Yep.
to
Yep.
I'm not going to fool with you. Like, you said no.
Exactly. Like,
Okay.
you got it. You got it.
You
I'm
got
gonna
it.
be still.
You got it, big bro.
You stupid.
What are you dreaming about these days? And that's however you interpret that to be. That can be dreaming, daydreaming, dreaming like at night, dreaming just hopes, however you interpret that.
For a family.
You would have a baby.
I've been having baby fever for like a year now. I'm not even gonna hold you. But we not finna do that. So, but I really been daydreaming about family. Like, I'm a hopeless romantic. People don't be knowing that. Like, you know, I rap how I rap because that's just my rapping voice. Like, that's just a different type of, that's LA Ray. Like, you know, but like Morgan is like a hopeless romantic for real, y'all. Like, I want the whole family. I want a kid, like marriage, love, all that. Like, you know, I'm ready. Like, you feel me? But I be dreaming about family. I be dreaming about just be performing in front of like 8 million people. Just y'all being there witnessing like what I like worked for. Owning like just the type of businesses I want. I want to open businesses to have artists, you know, come to showcase upcoming artists and like just be a vibe type of like, you know, environment.
That would be perfect for you.
What? That's
Right
another thing. You feel me? And then, like I said earlier, open up some treatment centers. So, you know, I just be I'm manifesting. Like, I'm believing in it more. Like, you know, like other than it just being a thought. Like, it's for sure what I'm about to execute. That's why it's a dream. Like, I'm shooting for it. Like, that's just what it is. So that's what's been going on in my head. I'm gonna talk to you off of this, but I've been thinking about getting baptized. But you know, that's something more in depth. So I'm gonna talk to you off of it. But I've been thinking about that too. You know, like I had said in the beginning, I was born and raised in a church. I used to go to church every Sunday with my granny. It was no exceptions. And so
I remember that church right there on King.
Was that Burning?
That was King.
It was King, right on King.
The Catholic church.
Girl, every Sunday she was not playing with me, even New Year's. I'm like, I want to go Sade.
She was not playing.
She what? No. So I feel like once I had probably got into like teenage years, I, you know, stopped going over her house, stopped going to church. And so now that I have built my own relationship with God, even like a few years ago, I was like, I don't want to get forced and go to church. Like, I want to go on my own time. So I think now I'm in that space, like it's about that time, like, you know. So definitely want to get baptized. I finally went to a church out here for the first time. Been out here for 5 years, and I loved it.
That's good. And
So, you know,
like you gotta find what fits you. Like, and
yeah,
that's a part of spirituality. Like, because if
exactly.
it's people who just go to the building like church,
Mm-hmm.
that don't mean they got a relationship with God.
Exactly. And that's why people call it so fake, because it's like, you just here for what? To portray somebody that you're not. And that's exactly what it is. And it's like,
Yeah.
you really got to be there for the spirit to be there. Like, I don't know. But I feel like I'm ready. But either way, I still got a relationship with God. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, because that moment, when I got baptized a few years ago,
I was there.
like, yes, literally after I did that, it was like the devil
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
"Bring your ass here." Like
Yeah.
the
Duh,
devil,
bitch.
like
Yeah. He said, fuck all.
he
I don't care
he
about that.
grabbed me by my tape ends, and he tested me. But the thing was, like, God
You
just
needed
said,
it.
yeah. But it just shows you that, like, once you choose that, you choose
That's all right.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Everything gonna come and test you, and that's with, even with just like on the surface with like people around you. You choose yourself, your journey. You either gonna get tested, you gonna get hate, you gonna get no support, you gonna get naysayers, you gonna get people talking about you behind your back, and
Yeah.
all these crazy things. People making up stories. Like, you gonna get so much, but as long as you just stay focused and just stay tunnel vision and keep walking in your journey,
Yeah.
it's all gonna count. It's all
Yeah.
gonna count.
Because
But
it's
the
open
thing is,
carry in Arizona, and no, let me shut up. Nah, for real, on the serious shit. And like I said, like, I just feel like I got sent here for a reason, just to get back, like, just get in a good mental space, like, and to ignore negativity and everything. And just, I'm not even finna sit here and lie. Like, even when I first started rapping, people were subtweeting that, she can't rap, blah, blah, blah. That shit used to get to me, but it's like now they post my shit, retweet my shit, all that shit. So it is what it is.
listen,
It's okay for people not to like your work. It's okay. Like, they don't have to. You ain't got to force nobody into it. Like, and you just got to balance out the ones that do. Like, so it is what it is.
not everybody's gonna be able to handle it at that moment. Like, people gonna catch up. Like, that's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You even in your career, it only got 1 minute remaining. It's gonna cut us off, but I just want to say, like, affirm you that even when you get in your career, it's gonna be a moment of high, and then it's gonna be a moment of where you feel like, oh, y'all don't love me. It's gonna
Yeah.
always change. People are flip floppy, but
Yeah.
as long as you just stay the course, continue to do you, they'll
Yeah.
catch up. They'll be right back on your team. But don't do it for them. Do it for the people who love you and who
Exactly.
support you and that really get you.
Exactly. Oh, I
Yes.
love you.
Well,
I'm
but
so proud of
I
you.
love you. I'm proud of you. And
I'm
I
so proud of
just,
you. Hey,
I'm so
Chrissy.
ready for everything.
I'm so
I'm
fucking proud
ready
of
for
you,
everything.
Sade. Like, you have no fucking clue. Like, just from fucking Broadway to fucking what's over there? Obama by your mama house, when you worked right there in that shop. Like, just to now having your own. You about to drop your book, something we always just been talking about, and it's just everything
Oh,
you
it's
talk about.
7 seconds. Oh my
I love you.
God.
I'm proud of you.
I
Bye,
love
y'all.
you.
I love y'all. It was nice talking to you.